Today I'm going to show you the blueprint for a wing recipe that stands out from the rest. Anyone can fry or, God forbid, throw wings in the oven. But today we're making smoker-fried wings. These wings are crispier than a fresh dollar bill and more flavorful than Grandma's Sunday roast.
Respect the elderly, mother.
Welcome back, I'm Joe. If you're anything like me, you know that wings are not just a meal, they're an experience. And not all wings are created equal. That's why today we're diving into a recipe that's going to change how you enjoy wings forever.
Forever, forever, ever, forever, ever.
What we're making today isn't your average bar food. We're combining two of the most flavorful cooking techniques known, and that's smoking and frying. We call them smoker-fried wings. The smoking process infuses the meat with a deep, rich smokiness that's impossible to get from just frying. But we don't stop at smoking. Frying them afterwards adds an irresistible crunch that makes wings the star of the show. It's about creating the perfect contrast, smoky and tender on the inside, crispy on the outside. And that's the beauty of smoker-fried wings. The first step is breaking down the wings. We're going to be starting with the whole wing. These things are simple to break down. You find the joint and the tendon that hold the flattened drum together. If your knife is good and sharp, it should cut right through. Do the same thing with the drum and the wing tip. Some people leave them on there, but I'm not one of them. Once you've broken all of the wings down, you want to place them in a bag or a bowl because we're going to be brining them. So this brine is a very important step. You really don't want to skip it. We're going to start with 3 cups of buttermilk, 1/4 cup of hot sauce, 2 tablespoons of honey, 2 tablespoons of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 2 teaspoons of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of black pepper. Make sure you mix that so it's incorporated. Then you pour it in the bag with the chicken and you let it brine for about 12 hours. Now that the wings have been soaking in that brine for a spell, let's grab them out and get them good and dry. You want to give them a little shake when you pull them from the brine. I'm partial to using a wire rack myself. It lets the wings dry a little bit better than sitting them on a tray. Now grab yourself some paper towels and you want to pat each wing down. We want our wings drier than a creek bed in August. Make sure you go ahead and flip them over, and you want to do the same thing to the other side. It's time to season them up nice with this homemade blend. I've dropped the recipe in the description for you. You want to dust the wings thoroughly, but I will warn you that if there's too much sugar in your rub, it'll blacken in the oil. After you've got them coated evenly, you want to let them sit so we can go get the smoker going. I've got this bad boy running at about 275. Now we can throw these wings on and let them smoke. And here's where your personal touch comes in. It's all about how rich you want that smoke flavor. If you crank up the heat really quick, you're gonna get a light smoke, but you're gonna cut down on the cook time. But if you want them steeped in smoky flavor, keep that temperature low and the patience high. So we'll go ahead and throw the wings on. I'm smoking these at about 275. It's up to you how you want to smoke them. That's how I'll smoke them. These will take about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. If you're at a lower temperature, it'll take longer. And remember that good smoke moves slowly. So while our wings are soaking up that smoke, we're gonna go create a Mexican buffalo sauce, and they're gonna stick to these wings nicely. You wanna use 1 1/4 cup of Valentina, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 1 tablespoon of water, 1/2 teaspoon of W sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. Bring it to a simmer. Once bubbling, go ahead and cut off the heat, and you want to slowly mix in the cold butter until it's emulsified. Then you'll want to add salt to taste. All right, so they've been sitting at 270, 275 for about an hour. They're starting to look really good. I think another 30, 40 minutes and they'll be ready to hit the oil. All right, so the wings are probably about 5 or 10 minutes from coming off. We're gonna go ahead and get this oil hot. We need it as hot as a goat's ass in a pepper patch, and that's about 375. I like using a wok, no particular reason. That's plenty. Yeah, we're getting close. So I'm gonna go ahead and go get the wings out of the smoker, and we're gonna get ready to fry them. All right, so these just came out of the smoker. They were in there for about 2 hours. We're gonna fry them all, and then we're gonna toss half of them. Okay, let's recap. We buttermilk brine these overnight. We season them with a house blend I made that brings out a lot of earthiness and a lot of Mexican flavor. It goes great with the sauce that we made. Then we smoked for about an hour and a half to 2 hours at 270 degrees. Then we flash fried for about 3 minutes. You wanna make sure you don't fry them for much longer than that because they're already cooked through and much longer will burn. All right, so let's give these a try. This ranch, I also made that. Click right here for the recipe. Wow.
Nice.
That's exactly what you're looking for. The crunch is unmistakable and the inside juicy and tender, and it's infused with a smoky flavor that's just right. It's not overpowering, but it's undeniably present. So the blend of spices we have here is hitting all the right notes. It's a balance of savory, a hint of sweet, and just enough heat to keep things interesting. And that sauce, it really ties everything together. I can tell you it is a little spicy.
He's a pussy.
I really hope you'll try making these at home, whether it's for a family dinner, a game day, or just because you want amazing wings. This recipe is sure to impress, and when you do, don't forget to share how it went. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear about your experiences and any personal touches that you add. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. That way you don't miss any of my future videos.